Good stuff. Now, way in the back right there, as you can see right there, right there, right there, see right there, Marvel right there. You can barely see it, but that is Civil War. Uh, Pretty much one of the quintessential stories of modern day right now in the Marvel universe. It's basically the event that started it all. Basically, the of modern day. Basically, um, this is a big deal, very big deal. Back when it was published. It was a great story. Mark Millar and Stephen McNiven nailed it. Uh, if you find this at all, pick this up because it's a great read. Many people love this story. I love this story. Uh, I may get a hardcover of this, you know, eventually if I ever find it. But if I do, I'll let you know. But yes, Civil War. Pick that up. Next one I have is Spider-Man Peter Parker Back in Black. Now I'm looking to get the Spider-Man Back in Black to kind of fit this collection right here. Because I kind of, like I said before, I'm a completionist and I really want to complete this series right here. Good stuff. Many people don't consider this half of the story. They kind of throw away for them. They prefer just the original Spider-Man Back in Black, Amazing Spider-Man Back in Black. I have actually the Amazing Spider-Man Back in Black comics in my boxes back there, but even though you'll find many times, even though you've read the comics, you still want the trades, just because you don't always want to take them out of their bags and stuff like that, their clear bags and stuff like that, and just kind of have to run the risk of messing them up. That's another reason why I get trades, is because even though I've read the story afterwards, I still like to go back and reread and stuff like that. Trades and hardcovers are the way to go if you want to do that. So yeah, don't know if I'll be able to collect the second one soon, but I'm hoping to do so. Next up is Annihilation Volume 3. Annihilation was a great read. All in all, great story. I don't have the rest of the collection. I know there's an omnibus out there for Annihilation. I don't know if I'll get it because this Volume 3 pretty much tells the story, the main Annihilation story. All the other stuff was just kind of backstory and for most of the other characters and stuff like that. I don't know if I'll get it, but Annihilation was a great read. Pick that one up. A real big recommendation for that. The next two up are World War Hulk X-Men and World War Hulk. Oh, I love this run. Greg Pak did such an awesome job. Now, the precursor to this was Planet Hulk. I don't know if I'll get Planet Hulk because this is pretty much that was pretty much required reading before World War Hulk, and to get the backstory to why this happened. That would be my recommendation if you can find Planet Hulk read that before World War Hulk, because it would make a bit more sense to read before you get World War Hulk. Love this stuff though. Great stuff. Like I said, I have these right here. Just to go back and reread them. I just think that's great. I think that's really good. Next up is Secret Invasion. Now, I find that for some reason, Secret Invasion seems to be a big mainstay in the Marvel universe. Like, a lot of people kind of refer, or actually not just a lot of people, it's just like Marvel says, it's kind of hinting that this is sort of a big deal in the Marvel universe, which it was, but my personal opinion, it wasn't that great. I mean, it was good, but I don't think that it was that big of a deal. As opposed to Civil War. Civil War was a real big deal. That pretty much changed everything. Secret Invasion, though, even though it was a big deal, it was a great story from Brian Michael Bendis, but in my personal opinion, it wasn't a quintessential one. But if you're looking to have a great read, this is still a good pickup right here. Which leads to the Dark Reign saga and all 3 Dark Avengers books. I loved Dark Avengers. That's why I had to get them in hardcovers. God, these I love these. I actually have a shirt of the first cover of Dark Avengers right there. Oh man, the art was fantastic. Bendis nailed it with this. Yeah, loved it, absolutely loved it. Next up we have is Siege. This is the follow-up to the Dark Reign and stuff like that. This is pretty much the end chapter to Dark Reign. As you may, if you've seen my videos before, you would know that even though I do like Siege, I hated the ending. Yeah, I really hated the ending, the way they did it. It just, to me, it just didn't do Sentry justice at all. But yeah, it's still a great read. Pick this one up. A lot of people like this one. Next one is Avengers: The Children's Crusade. I love this one. This one's a really good one because it pretty much. You guys know I'm a huge Scarlet Witch fan. I love Scarlet Witch. So to see the return of Scarlet Witch in the Marvel Universe, I absolutely love it. So yeah. I don't have the comics for these, but I'm glad I picked this up because this was great. Great art in this. Yes, good stuff. Highly recommend this. I did do a review of this video, of this comic, of this hardcover. So if you find that in my channel, pick that. Make sure you watch that. So yeah. Next one is Thanos, the Thanos Imperative. Another Thanos comic. This is great stuff. Guardians of the Galaxy and Thanos. If you've seen the movie and you love Guardians, which if you didn't love the movie, I don't why I don't understand that, but the Guardians and Thanos in one book. Highly recommended if you want to know more about Thanos and the Guardians and together and what they do, what they're capable of doing together and stuff like that. Highest recommendation for that if you want to do that. Pick that up. It's just one of my favorites. Not my absolute favorite Thanos story, but it's one of my favorites. Great read. Next up is AVX, Avengers vs. X-Men. Personally, I even though I enjoyed excuse me, my apologies, but anyway, I lost my train of thought. Personally, I did like Avengers vs. X-Men, but it's pretty obvious to everyone that Avengers vs. X-Men was pretty much riding off the wave of both the Avengers movies and the X-Men movies, the popularity of them, and they just wanted to cash in on it and make them fight each other. The story was okay. It had its good points here and there, but it's not great in my opinion. But it's still a good read, and it's still pretty much, if you're a collector, you're gonna get this anyway because it's Avengers versus X-Men. You just want to see them fight. So yeah. Which leads to the next one is Uncanny Avengers: The Red Shadow Volume 1. They're gonna have an omnibus of Uncanny Avengers. I plan on getting that. So this may go to one of my nieces or nephew or something like that. So yeah. This will go soon, but this is a good read if you want to find out what's going to go on in Access, the upcoming event, the Marvel event that's coming up. Make sure you read the Uncanny Avengers run first, because if you don't, you probably might be a little lost in it. So Uncanny Avengers Volume 1, just at least read this one before you read Access. So there you go. Next up is Infinity. This is one of my newly acquired ones right here. Infinity right here. Oh my god, I love this one. This was really good. Another Thanos story. Wow. Yes, this is a great read. The art in this was great. Jonathan Hickman nailed this. Oh my God, he's pretty much towards the end of the book. You just see how badass Thanos is. Oh my gosh, he's awesome. How tough he is, how smart he is. Yeah. Yes, I'm a true fanboy of Thanos. He's such an awesome character in my opinion. Great read, good stuff. Now if you notice up right here, the red ones right here are different from the yellow ones right here. That's because they're newer. And also, if you see a red right here, you can digitally download these to your device, be it iPhone, iOS device, Android device, what have you. So you can have that on the go too. So pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much all those the red ones are, the more modern ones. Next one up is Thanos: The Infinity Revelation. I did a review on this already, so if you're interested, watch that. Other than that, I can just say, if you love Thanos, pick this up, and you will not be disappointed with it. Next one up is my absolute favorite Marvel story of all time. It is, bar none, my most loved Marvel storyline of all time, and that is Wolverine Old Man Logan. Love this story. I've said it before, this is a cross between Unforgiven, that movie with Clint Eastwood, and Wolverine. It's just now a lot of people have issues with this pun intended issues. People have problems with sort of the plot holes in this, which I can sort of agree with, but I'm willing to let those slide because the story is just amazing. I just love this story. So yes, I know they have a sort of like an omnibus of this as well with Enemy of the State. I may pick up just Enemies of the State alone if I can find it. I may pick up the omnibus of this. Who knows? But regardless, I'm gonna keep this one just regardless, just because it's just a awesome story, and I don't want to get rid of it. So, and like I said before, I do have the single issues of these, but I can't even tell you how many times I read this one. This was so awesome. Next one up is Kick-Ass. Saw the movie first, actually, and then got the book. Enjoyed the movie so much, so I got this right here. Good stuff, good read. Artwork was amazing by John Romita Jr. Yes, very good read. Adults only, because this book right here has not bad words. So, all you kiddies out there, don't read it. Okay, don't read it. No, stop it. So, yeah. Good stuff though. If you're old enough and you can read it, I know there's Volume 2 and Kick-Ass 2 and Kick-Ass 3. I may pick those up in time, but for right now, Kick-Ass 1 is the only one I have. Next one up is the end of my Marvel run, but this pretty much needs a mention right here. It's Transformers All Hail Megatron: The Complete Collection from IDW. What can I say? I mean, this is pretty much the best in my personal opinion. I don't know about anybody else, but in my personal opinion, All Hail Megatron is the greatest Transformer story ever told, in my opinion. If you haven't read it, and if you can't find it, I may do a review of this of the entire thing, because it was just that good and stuff like that. Let me know if you really want to in the comments below. If you want to do a review of this, but in my opinion, it is the greatest Transformer story ever told. One of my highest recommendations right here. If you're into Transformers, pick this one up. Very good story.